The secret strategies for powerful investors. Let's dive in.
It's time for Tip Tuesdays with Dr. Shanna Grant.
So before you start investing, what you need to definitely do is develop a mindset or get your mind right to determine, well, I am planning to save. And so what this means, well, save or invest, which is, well, kind of the same thing. But what you need to do is tell yourself that what I'm doing here is for a purpose, right? And you have to also make sure that you believe that you can actually save or invest. What you want to do is determine what is the purpose of your investment. Is it that you want to invest for retirement? You have kids and you're trying to send them to college. Are you going on a vacation? Because sometimes people do have short-term investment goals. So you want to definitely set whatever financial goal that it is when it comes to investment and make sure you keep your eye on that goal, okay? Because this is what's going to drive the decisions you make when you're investing. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you definitely need to invest long-term. Long-term meaning hold. A lot of people dib and dab, and I'm not saying, now this is my per se, and this is my little 2 cents. Now, I'm not saying you cannot dib and dab, because I've dib and dabbed, but what really gives you the return on investment is if you invest for the long haul. Right? If you keep that stock, whatever it is, that real estate property, if you hold that thing for a long time and let it appreciate in value, that's where you really see a return on your investment. So it's very much encouraged that when you're investing, you invest for the long haul, the long term. Next, this is really important. When you're an investor, you have to stay up with the times. What's going on in the news? What's going on in the stock market? What's going on with the S&P 500 and all these type of things, right? You definitely need to attend seminars, read up on the news, do your research, get advice from financial advisors, investors, brokers, and those type of things, because you want to be able to maximize your investments, know when to pull out, when to divvy up and buy more. You definitely want to make sure you're being educated constantly on the market and know what's going on so that you're not taken by surprise and that you can make smart investments. So educating yourself is going to be very important. Next, you want to diversify your portfolio. Okay. Now, this is very important because, of course, we're in a at this moment, when this video is being recorded, it's, March 2023. So I'm not sure when you're watching this. But right now, the economy is kind of wavering, right? And so it's very important that when you're investing, you diversify your portfolio so that if one market falls, the others are fine, right? For instance, you can invest in the real estate market. You can invest in stocks. You can invest in bonds. You can invest in different types of things. And of course, I can really go in depth in even, let's say, if you're investing in stocks, you can diversify that portfolio, right? By doing index funds and these type of things, right? And so it's important that you diversify your portfolio to minimize the risk that are involved in investing. We all know investments come with a lot of risk, but you definitely need to make sure your portfolio is diverse so that you can minimize those risks. Now, lastly, you want to definitely, oh my goodness, do not make impulse decisions based on your emotions. Yes, we are emotional beings, and that's what really drives us, right? But if you remember, you were supposed to set a financial goal. So if you have a goal in mind, right? No matter what happens, keep your eye on that goal. Don't get greedy and don't let fear drive you to sell in too early or to buy in too much or those type of things. You want to make sure you are not making impulse decisions when it comes to investing, because this can definitely cost you in the long run. Now, if you found these things insightful, definitely want to grab a copy of our book, A Toolkit for Raising Wealthy Kids, where we really outline the blueprint on how to raise your kids in wealth. And then not only to give them the wealth that they need, but how to protect it. Click the link below to grab a copy today.